What's going on, fam? I am Jay the Black. You know what? Karma is a mother. Shout out to the brother sent me this on Twitter. He sent me a link to an article from Media Takeout. So you can take it for what it's worth, but apparently there's a picture that has gone viral of Apryl Jones. Yes, that Apryl Jones hugged up with another guy that is not Lil Fizz. Now, I knew this was coming because I know females like this. Okay, you have females like this who, once they are single, once they are quote unquote free, once they've pretty much told the world that they are thizots, they're going to do those things. You got to understand, there are a lot of women out here who are just like Apryl Jones, who have the same mindset as Apryl Jones. They want to be free to be able to express themselves in a hyper thottish manner. And Apryl's one of those chicks. She's literally gotten on IG Live and spoken about all these other rappers that she's quote unquote gotten with. I don't think that she was lying. I think she was telling the truth. But in that situation, she could say, well, she was drunk. But that was just the truth, because alcohol can be a truth serum for some people. And I truly believe that it is truth serum for people like Apryl. Now, let's get to this particular article. Okay. Again, you can take it for what it's worth. It's on Media Takeout, but I also found another article from Ace Showbiz too, and I'll read that one. It says that Apryl Jones mess around with her new boyfriend Lil Fizz. The couple's romance heated up on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but a picture just went viral on the internet showing the female TV personality cuddle with a man with dreadlocks. He was leaning on her while she was nuzzling his head. It's unclear when or where the photo was taken, but the man was identified as rapper FBG Baby Goat. That's a heck of a rapper name. Is FBG a group? If you're fans of Baby Goat, you can let me know in the comment section. I've never heard of this guy. He even posted the candid picture on his own Instagram and seemingly taunted Lil Fizz. "Keep your bees on a leash," he wrote in his message. I can agree with that. But here's the problem, Baby Goat. You know that Lil Fizz is dating this girl. It ain't like you didn't know they were dating, and you still with her anyway. So I can understand you saying, you got to keep her in control. But if you know she with somebody else, bruh, you have to make it clear to her. But if she told you differently, if she said that they broke up, I can understand that. But him putting up this post to me is a sign of a guy looking for some clout. If you think I'm wrong, you can tell me, but why would you post this on your Instagram and tell him that he needs to keep his chicks on a leash? And what females like Apryl don't understand is, you pretty much belong to the streets. Men are going to treat you how you treat yourself. And if you're treating yourself like a thizzot, they're going to treat you like a thizzot. And that's what's going on in this particular situation. I don't know if she's been with, what it seems to me is that she's probably been dealing with this guy for a while, not that long, but she's been dealing with him, outside Lil Fizz, because again, you got chicks who are out here double D clutching. They're clutching two dizzics at the same time. So because they're clutching two dizzics at the same time, Lil Fizz, you weren't the only one. She was only using you to get back at Omarion. But all you ended up doing is costing yourself money in the long run, costing yourself opportunities in the long run. Lil Fizz is unbothered by this. The only problem he's going to have is the fact that he wifed this chick up. That's the major problem he has. He wifed this chick up. Now, as far as Apryl is concerned, see, this is why guys don't take chicks like Apryl seriously. She is, she's basically a single mom. She's basically a chick out here who is, she was in a relationship with Omarion for a while, and now that she has some notoriety, she has a big social media following, she looking good. She's gonna use it to her advantage, and she's gonna be out here in these streets. She's gonna be out here in these streets. But anyway, rest of the article. Let's see. The infidelity rumors came just days after Apryl and Lil Fizz talked about marriage and babies in an episode a VH1 reality TV show. He said he could absolutely see himself marrying her one day or maybe extending the family. He is not in a rush, however, probably in 2 to 5 years, I will definitely have another kid, he added. Apryl was previously engaged to Lil Fizz's B2K bandmate Omarion. The former couple shared 2 kids together. While Omarion seemed unbothered by Lil Fizz romancing his baby mother, he snubbed his pal and chose to tour with Bow Wow, Soulja Boy, and the Yin Yang Twins instead. Once again, never let a chick come between you and business. And you and Omarion had a seemingly business relationship, and you messed that up because you wanted his baby mother. And instead of you really thinking about it and really looking at the fact that Apryl just ain't with you, bro. She with other people. Just like with this situation. This is why you got dudes taunting you, because they know her nature more than you do. Okay? Let's see. Lil Fizz addressed the snub, saying he's content with his relationship with Apryl and their reality show, because that's what it's all about. He wants to be able to stay on the show longer and longer, and he's willing to look like a complete fool, a complete simp, a complete lame in order to maintain a status on the show. Okay. Also, he was criticized by another B2K member, Jaye, who was left hanging with Raz B because of the drama. Fizzle Pop ruined everything. I wouldn't say he ruined everything, but about 99% of it, though, he said on Instagram Live. So good job, Lil Fizz. Your thirst got the better of you to the point to where your girl, quote unquote, is making a fool out of you. To the point to where now you're not making money on that tour. You're gonna have to rely on Love and Hip Hop, or whether you get your own reality show. But I hope it was worth it, bro, because she's out here making you look like a complete fool. See, you cannot, under any circumstances, think that a chick like Apryl, okay, a chick who's in these streets, you know, who has no direction. A directionless woman is not a woman of any value, because if a woman doesn't have a direction in her life, she's gonna go waywardly. She's gonna be all over the place, and that's where Apryl is, man. I'm telling you, the internet has ruined relationships. It has ruined people, because when you have people like Apryl who have attractiveness, who can get on social media and get hundreds of thousands of likes, can get attention from men all across the world, rich men, broke men, men in the middle, you know, he's addicted to that. And one thing about women is that there's 2 sides of them. They are, you know, that's the side of them that wants to have, you know, a relationship or a marriage, you know, kids. They want to have the house with the white picket fence. But also there's a side of them that is wild. There's a side of them that likes to deal with men who are very aggressive, who display, you know, quote unquote alpha male traits, who put them in their place, who make them feel, not make feel, but put, you know, just bring out that side of them that you may not bring out, because you're being the nice guy, you're being in love, you're treating her with respect. But you also have women who, they like a man who is different. They like a man who can be aggressive, not really care, has all these other women that he's dealing with. You know, and that's Apryl. Now, I know there's gonna be women that disagree with that. Well, come on, y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. You got women out here literally double D clutching as we speak, okay? They want to have happiness, a family. They want to be with a good guy, but there's a side of them that likes to get, you know, you know, they like dudes who, you know, treat them not very good. You know, that's that other side of them. That's other psychology, you know. It's a balancing act, and that's what goes on. I mean, we all have different sides of our personalities, but when you're Apryl Jones and you're with this guy publicly and you're making him look like a complete fool, it comes more to the forefront than if you're just, a private citizen and then you're just, taking in all the entertainment that you see on TV or on social media. See, Lil Fizz, this is what happens, man, when you don't have a red pill mindset. This is what happens when you think, not only do you think with the wrong head, but you also don't think about the consequences of actions that it could cost you financially. There are plenty of attractive women out there, Lil Fizz. You don't have to deal with her like this, but I understand you want to stay on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood longer and longer. You want to be able to have a consistent storyline on the show. So maybe this doesn't even bother you, but it cost you the Millennium Tour, which is probably going to make you more money than that reality show will. It's going to make you more, that being on that tour would have made you more money than being on that reality show. Cause bro, we know that those reality shows don't pay well and they only pay when the season starts. Those shows are meant to get you going the right direction as far as social media is concerned. But you have to maximize those opportunities outside of VH1. And if you can't do that, you're going to be left hanging talking about, oh, well, at least I got the girl, bro. How? Yeah, you and other dudes got that girl, man. You ain't the only one. And trust and believe, if Omarion wanted to smash, he probably can smash Apryl. And there wouldn't be anything you could do. Because you know why? That's his baby's mother. He knows her better than anybody. This is why he's unbothered. He know what type of chick. Now he knows the type of chick he wiped up. And he don't want the situation to escalate. So he's not really going to say much on her. Which is unfortunate. Because I really would like to say, I wiped up at this art. What do you want me to do? Listen, we've all dealt with this arts. We've all went the simp route. But we all have to be able to learn from our mistakes and not make those same mistakes over and over and over. It's going to cost us money. Not going on Millennium Tour costs Lil Fizz money. I am not going to wife the baby mother of a guy I make money with. That's just not going to happen. Now, again, if you're doing this because you want to stay on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood long enough, bro, obviously you're not doing anything outside of it. You're not maximizing your exposure to gain you money and resources outside of that show, to gain you notoriety outside of that show. You know why? Because you don't have the personality. People aren't driven to see you. They're driven to see the train wreck that is this relationship. Okay.